3 and 5 Minnesota Fighting Vikings are the hottest team in the NFL right now. So hot, so hot. So the question is, can they make a playoff push? Survey says yes. It all starts Monday night against the Chicago Bears. Vikings have been in playoff mode for the past 2 weeks. And if you can knock off the 5-4 Bears, the biggest frauds in NFL history, by the way, on Monday night, and also knock them down a peg or two in the NFC North as well as in the NFC wildcard race, it's going to be easy, right? Dalvin is the MVP. Justin Jefferson and Thielen are tearing things up when they do throw. Good Kirk is around, keeping bad Kirk at bay. That defense is starting to come together. The offensive line is gelling. Woo! Also, the remaining schedule. So we sort of thrown out there that the Vikings' remaining schedule is pretty good, but we didn't have the hard numbers to back it up. Fortunately, we talked about that the NFC, it's been the remaining schedule is NFC heavy, so the Vikings do control their own destiny, playing against teams who are in the playoff hunt, as well as the games that count the most in conference and in division, as well as how the final 7 games are either indoors in Tampa. It's going to help the Vikings immensely, but also the quality of the team. So getting some tangible data. ESPN's Mike Clay, Eagles fan, but don't hold that against them, compiled the remaining strength of schedules for the entire league. So the Vikings are boom, number 4 overall. Also, numero uno in the NFC. So the top 5 are the Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Vikings. Then unfortunately the Packers and the Seahawks, sure. But also, what's really funny is that all of the top 5 play the Jaguars. So the Jaguars 1-7 is just really helping things out, but it is what it is. Vikings' remaining opponents have a 31-38 record, which is .449 winning percentage. And also, if you look at the rest of the way, so the Vikings have 2 games against the Bears, even though at 5-4, they're absolutely fraudulent. Cowboys, bottom has fallen out, 2-7. Also now, Trevon Diggs is going to miss the game with injury. He broke a bone in his foot, so that sucks. But it helps out the Vikings immensely. Week 12 Panthers, they just can't quite get it done. They're a very young team. You love what Teddy's done, but also McCaffrey, got to watch that shoulder. Could be a factor in 3 weeks when the Vikings get it on with Carolina. Also, the Jaguars, 1-7, ain't gonna happen. And then the Bucks, you can see that the Bucks from Sunday night, they can get got. So suddenly that game gets less daunting. The Bears again. Then you're at the Saints, and I don't care about the Saints on Sunday night. The Saints have shown that they are at times a flawed team. Like, sure, they have a good defense. Sure, they can run the ball. Sure, Drew Brees is still there. Cool. Not scared at all. Merry Christmas, everyone. 17, then you're at Detroit. This ain't Detroit, man. This is Super Bowl. So the Vikings have an easy schedule when it comes to strength of schedule left, but a lot of football to be played, and the Vikings 3-5 keeping hopes alive. You love seeing what's going on right now. So things are starting to come together, but because the Vikings started off so slow, the margin for error razor thin, because I think that if the Vikings want to make the playoffs, they can lose 1 game. So 1 game in 8. Can the Vikings reel off 10 wins in a row and go 11-5? It's not impossible. Like, it seems daunting when you look at it in the macro, but if you just look 1 week at a time, what game really scares you? Like, sure, Bucks maybe, sure, Saints maybe. That's really about it. But this team improving every single week. Dalvin is playing at an MVP type level. Kirk is not making stupid mistakes. Justin Jefferson is the offensive rookie of the year if you take out Justin Herbert. And Joe Burrow, maybe, sure. And then also that defense is just starting to get things together. And it's amazing that the pass rush is starting to get together without Yannick the freaking Ngakoue. Eric Wilson, Eric Kendricks are doing big things. Gladney is steadily improving every single week. He had his best game of his career Sunday against the Lions. Then all of a sudden, that cornerback room is getting more experience, and they're getting healthy for a change, which is nice. And Zimmer's starting to get his groove back. Kubiak is clearly in a groove. Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. And then the schedule is just a cherry on top. But again, 1 week at a time, 1 week playoff every single week. They're already in week 3 of playoff mode. So let's go. 1-5 Vikings, best 1-5 team in NFL history. Shock the world, make the playoffs. And if they get in the dance, no one wants this smoke in January. They don't. So keep school alive. Let's go. But your thoughts. Vikings have the easiest remaining schedule in the NFC. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.